Sweet Mary Jane came walking through the doorway after dark. She had flowers on her jacket and a fire in her heart. Everybody knew her story, but nobody knew it all. She'd worked along the railroad, and she lived beside the sea. She'd been married to a gambler who had never let her free. When she finally left him, she swore she'd never look behind. When she finally danced with me, I forgot about the world. Drove out past the farmland where the moon was hanging low. She said, I've been looking for a place where I can finally grow. I said, maybe we can find it. She said, maybe we can. But morning brought her suitcase and a note beside the bed. She said, don't chase me, darling, I've got roads ahead. I knew she'd never settle, but I wished her well. Sometimes when the music plays, I swear I see her dance, spinning underneath the lights, like she never left my hands. Some women leave a memory that no road can erase. Mary Jane, you were never made to stay. Sweet Mary Jane, you just kept moving on your way. If freedom had a woman's face, I'd know it when I saw it. Mary Jane, I'll remember you always. Bags at sunrise, left the key beside the door. There was nothing left to tell her that we hadn't said before. I watched the old house fading as I headed down the road. sound when you never heard it close. I crossed across a county border with the morning at my back. All the things I thought I'd lost, I suddenly didn't lack. Sometimes losing everything is how you get yourself back. I stopped beside a diner where the coffee came in black. The waitress asked me where I was going. I said, I don't know yet. She smiled and said, then you're lucky. I said, maybe that's a fact. My son said I was miles away with a new town up ahead. I could feel the old life fading like a dream inside my head. There was nothing left behind me that I needed anymore. If tomorrow brings me trouble, I'll deal with it when it comes. I got miles beneath these tires and a beating in my chest. The road may not be easy, but at least the choice is mine. Ain't no turning back. I've already crossed that line. Ain't no turning back. I'm leaving yesterday behind. Whatever waits tomorrow, I'll meet it face to face. Ain't no turning back. I'm finally finding my place. I was raised where the wild winds blow, where the fields run wide and free. My father taught me how to work, and my mother taught me to dream. We didn't have much money, but we had everything we needed. At 17 I left that place with a suitcase and a song. I thought the city lights would show me where a man could belong. But every crowded street I walked made me miss that open sky. I worked in factories and bars, played just smiled and stepped aside. My mother cried inside the kitchen, and I knew I'd come back home. Now I work beneath the sunrise, and I sleep beneath the stars. I still play that old guitar, but I don't dream of leaving far. Sometimes the place you're running from is the place you're meant to be. Where the wild winds blow, that's where my heart belongs. Where the wild winds blow, that's where I've known all along. You can travel every highway, you can chase every dream, but where the wild winds blow is where you're truly free. She had lightning in her eyes, but when she walked across the room, every man forgot his drink, every band forgot its tune. She smiled like she knew exactly what she was doing there. I bought her one cold drink. She said, "You better make it two." I laughed and asked her where she came from. She said, "Why should I tell you?" I said, "Because I'm curious." She said, "That's dangerous." We talked until the closing about places we had seen. She'd been to California and I'd been to Tennessee. She said she loved the ocean, but hated being tied down. We drove toward the coastline with the windows open wide. She put her feet upon the dashboard and laughed beside me. The moon was shining on the water and everything felt new. She kissed me near the ocean and told me she would leave. Said, "Don't make this complicated, just remember tonight." I wanted to ask her to stay, but I knew better than to tried. She disappeared by morning, like lightning after rain. But every storm that crosses me brings her back again. Some women leave a spark behind that never quite goes out. Oh, lightning in her eyes, fire underneath her smile. She could make you stay a while. She was never mine to hold. She was born to chase the skies. I'll never forget that woman with lightning in her eyes. She wakes up Sunday morning before the church bells ring, pours coffee in the kitchen and starts humming while she sings. She's got sunlight in her window and peace inside her eyes. I met her at the grocery store on an ordinary day. She dropped a bag of oranges and I helped her on the way. She laughed at my old pickup and asked me for my name. We started seeing each other every Friday after work. She likes simple country dinners, and I liked how she smiled. Nothing fancy ever happened, but everything felt right. One Sunday she invited me to meet her family there. I wore my best old jacket and combed my messy hair. Her father shook my hand and her mother smiled at me. Years went by so quickly. We built a little home. She filled it up with laughter
became my whole life. Now every Sunday morning I still watch her make the coffee. Her hair is turning silver, but her smile hasn't changed. Some love arrives quietly and stays forever. Sunday morning woman, you brought peace into my life. Sunday morning woman, you became my heart and home. I don't need 1,000 roads, I don't need another dream. Sunday morning woman, you're everything I need.
The road knows my name. I've been traveling it for years. It knows every broken promise, every laugh and every tear. It knows the places I've forgotten and the places I still fear. I've driven through the desert, I've driven through the rain, I've slept beside the railroad, and I've cursed the morning train. But every mile has taught me something I could never learn at home. There was a girl in Oklahoma who once asked me to stay. She said, you don't have to wander, you could build a life this way. I loved her more than words could say, but the road kept calling me. I left her on a Sunday with a kiss beside the door. I promised I'd come back someday, but I never knew when. Some promises are made with love, but broken by the road. Now I've reached my older years, and the miles don't feel the same. The highway still remembers me, but I don't chase it like before. Maybe a restless If I ever see that woman, I'll tell her she was right. A man can spend his whole life running and still be lonely at night. The road knows every name, but it can't give you a home. The road knows my name, but it never knew my heart. The road knows my name, but it couldn't keep us apart. I've traveled every highway, I've seen the world unfold, but the road knows my name, and home is worth more than gold. There was fire in the old town when the summer night came down. Music spilling from the tavern, people gathering around. I saw her by the doorway with a red scarf in her hair. She looked like trouble coming, and I knew I should have left, but something pulled me closer, like a song inside my chest. She said, "You look like you're lonely." I said, "Maybe I am." We danced until the midnight while the band played loud and fast. She told me she was leaving, and tonight would be her last. I asked her where she was going. She said, "Somewhere far away." We walked beneath the streetlights after everyone had gone. She said, "Don't fall in love with me." I said, "It's already done." She smiled but didn't answer, and we stood there in the dark. The morning found a suitcase sitting beside the door. She kissed me once and whispered, "I can't stay anymore." I watched her walk away as the town began that red scarf in the light. Some people come like fire and disappear overnight. But every time I hear that song, I'm back in that old town. There's fire in the old town, burning underneath the stars. Fire in the old town, lighting up our restless hearts. She was gone by morning, but the memories stayed around. There's still fire in my heart from that night in the old town. She was standing in the kitchen with tears upon her face. Said she couldn't keep on waiting for me to find my place. I looked at her and realized how much I'd thrown away. I'd been chasing after money, I'd been chasing after fame, but none of it meant anything when she stopped saying my name. A man can lose his whole world by thinking he's got time. I took her hand and told her I've been foolish, I know. She said, then prove it with your actions, don't just tell me so. I promised I'd be different, and this time I meant it. We sat outside until midnight, talking underneath the stars. She told me all the things I'd done that had broken her heart. I listened without fighting, because she deserved the truth. Morning came with sunlight through the curtains in our room. She made coffee like before, and I felt the old love bloom. Sometimes forgiveness starts with one honest conversation. Now every day I thank her for giving me one more chance, because the best thing in my life was never in my hands. It was sitting right beside me, waiting for me to see. Don't let the good love go. Don't wait until it's gone. Don't let the good love go when you've had it all along.
the good love go before you know what you've lost.
Was an old man at the gas pump with a cigarette in hand. He watched me fill the tanker, then asked where I had planned. I said, I'm heading westward. He said, I used to do that too. He told me about his younger days when he had a restless heart. He said he left a girl in Georgia and never saw her again. He said, son, don't make my mistake. I asked him if he missed her. He looked down at the ground. Said every single morning since the day she left this town. Some regrets don't disappear, no matter how much time passes. If there's someone waiting somewhere, don't let pride decide. I thanked him for the warning and started up the truck. I drove until the evening, then turned around again. The road I traveled westward became the road back home. I didn't know what she'd say, but I had to find out. I never saw that old man, but his words stayed with me. Maybe sometimes strangers can tell you what you can't see. I learned that night on the highway, some chances come but once. Old man at the gas pump, you were talking straight to me. Old man at the gas pump, you showed me what I couldn't see. Sometimes wisdom comes from strangers standing underneath the light. Old man at the gas pump, you changed my life that night. Silver wheels beneath me, rolling through the night. Headlights cutting through the darkness everything feels right. I've got no destination, but I've got miles to burn. She gave me one last letter before I drove away. Said, you were always restless, so I knew you'd leave someday. I folded up the paper and put it in my coat. The mountains rose before me, black against the stars. I could hear the engine working like a rhythm in my heart. Every road has got a story, if you're willing to listen. I stopped beside a river where the moon reflected bright. Thought about the years behind me and the woman I left behind. Maybe love can survive distance. Maybe it was never mine. Something changing somewhere deep inside. When I finally reached the valley, the sun was coming through. I pulled that letter from my pocket and read it once again. I turned the car around and started heading home. Silver wheels keep turning, carrying me across the night. Silver wheels keep turning. Maybe love is still alive. I've been searching all these miles Saturday morning, when the summer rain came down, her mother called her lucky because she'd smile at every sound. She grew up by the railroad, where the old train shook the ground. She learned to play the piano from a teacher down the street, but she loved the old guitar player who performed outside the cafe. She said music was a doorway, and she wanted to walk through. At 18 she left home with a suitcase and a dream. She took a bus toward Memphis, where the city lights were bright. She didn't know what waited, but she wasn't afraid. I met her years later in a little roadside place. She was singing for the evening crowd with a smile upon her face. When she saw me in the doorway, she remembered me at once. We spent 3 nights together, talking until the dawn. She told me about the places where she'd played her songs. I told her she should stay here. She said, I can't stay long. She left before the sunrise with her guitar across her back. But every Saturday morning I still think about that laugh. Some people pass through your life and leave a song behind. Saturday's child, born beneath the summer sky. Saturday's child, always chasing dreams nearby. She was never meant for staying. She was born to wander free. Saturday's child, still a song inside of me. Last call at the bar tonight. Everybody's heading home. There's a lonely man beside me who's been drinking all alone. The bartender knows his story, but he doesn't ask him why. He said he lost his woman left with all her belongings on a hot afternoon. He said I should have stopped her. I said maybe she was gone. The jukebox started playing an old song from our youth. He looked down at his whiskey like it might reveal the truth. Sometimes lonely people talk because silence hurts too much. I told him about my own mistakes and the woman I had lost. He said maybe we're both fools. I said maybe that's the cost. We laughed until the bartender told us both to go. Outside beneath the streetlight, the night was cool and clear. He shook my hand and thanked me for staying there to hear. Two strangers found some comfort at the very end of night. I never saw that man again, but sometimes I wonder where. Maybe he found his woman. Maybe he learned to live alone. Some nights become a memory before the morning comes. Last call at the bar. One more drink before we go. Last call at the bar for the hearts that hurt too much to show. Tomorrow brings another day. Another chance to start. Last call at the bar for every lonely heart.
Spent too many years believing that the world had passed me by, watching other people laughing while I wondered how and why. Then one morning she came walking and everything changed. She didn't ask me for a fortune. She didn't need a fancy car. She just wanted someone honest who would love her as she was. I told her I had nothing. She said, that's all right with me. We bought a little house together with a porch beneath the trees. She planted flowers in the garden while I fixed the old machines. We didn't have much money, but we had enough to smile. Sunday mornings became sacred. Coffee steaming by the door. We'd sit and watch the sunlight like we hadn't seen it before. Funny how a quiet life can feel richer than a dream. Years went by like rivers, and the children filled the hall. There were birthdays, there were hard days, there were tears and times we'd fall. But every night she held my hand, and that was more than enough. Now the house is getting older and our hair has turned to gray, but she still smiles across the table like she did that first day. Baby, good things take their time, but they come around. Good things come around when you least expect them to. Things come around when somebody believes in you. You don't need a perfect life, just a heart that's open wide. Good things come around if you give love a little time.
Dust on my boots again, and sunlight on my face. I've been traveling all morning, trying to find another place. The road keeps giving answers I never thought to ask. I left her by the front porch with tears inside her eyes. She said, "You're always leaving." I said, "Maybe that's my life." She said, "Then don't come back here." I knew she meant goodbye. I drove across the prairie with the engine running hot, thinking about the promises that I'd broken more than once. Some men learn through wisdom, some men learn when they're alone. At an old roadside motel, I washed the dust away, looked into the mirror, and hardly knew my face. A man can travel thousands of miles and still carry the same mistakes. I called her late that evening, but she never answered me. I left a message saying, "I finally understand." Then I hung up the telephone and listened to the rain. Maybe someday she'll forgive me. Maybe she won't care at all. But every time I see that dust, I remember what I lost. The road can take you anywhere, but it can't take back regret. Dust on my boots, and then regret inside my heart. Dust on my boots from the places we've been apart. I can travel every highway, but one thing stays the same: dust on my boots and the memory of her name. Been too long looking backward at the things I couldn't change, counting every broken promise and every wasted day. Then I looked into the mirror and decided I was done. I called the woman I had hurt and told her I was sorry, not because I wanted something, but because she deserved the truth. She said, I hope you find your way. And somehow that was enough. I saw the old car I've been driving, bought another one with cash, put my guitar inside the back, and left the past behind. The highway looked different when I wasn't running anymore. I found a little town at sunset where the mountains touched the sky. There was a room above a diner and a job waiting nearby. For the first time in my life, I didn't need to hurry. Started playing music at the local place each week. Met a woman who could listen when I didn't know how to speak. She never asked about my past, she only cared about today. Now every morning feels like something I can finally call my own. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I don't fear it anymore. The past is where it belongs, and tonight is where I begin. Tomorrow starts tonight. I'm leaving yesterday behind. Tomorrow starts tonight with a brand new state of mind. I don't need to know the ending, I just need to take this step. Tomorrow starts tonight, and I'm ready for whatever comes next. We were young hearts on fire, with nothing much to lose. You had flowers in your hair, I had worn out dancing shoes.
We thought we'd live forever, because we didn't know the truth. We drove around the country with a mattress in the back, stopped wherever music played, and never made a plan. We slept beneath the stars and woke up chasing dawn. You'd sing beside the campfire while I'd play my old guitar. We'd talk about the future like it wasn't very far. You said you'd never leave me, and I believed you then. One autumn morning came and you said you had to go. You'd found a different dream and you needed room to grow. I wanted to be angry, but I couldn't make you stay. We hugged beside the highway as the buses came and went. Two young hearts still burning, but heading different ways. I watched you disappear and tried to hide my tears. Now we're both much older, but sometimes I wonder where your road finally took you, and if you still remember, some loves don't need forever to become a part of you. Young hearts on fire, burning brighter than the sun. Young hearts on fire, thinking life had just begun. We didn't know the ending, we only knew the ride. Young hearts on fire, still burning somewhere inside. The last ride of the night was waiting at the curb. The driver looked at me and said, "Where are you headed, sir?"
gave him an old address from a life I'd left behind. The city lights were fading as we headed through the rain. I hadn't seen that neighborhood since I was just a kid. Every street brought back a memory I thought I'd buried deep. There was a little house there with a porch beneath a tree. That's where she used to wait for me before I chose to leave. I wondered if the windows still remembered who we were. I knocked upon the doorway, and an old man answered me. He said, "She's not living here now. She moved away last spring." He gave me an envelope with my name upon the front. Inside was just a photograph of us beside the lake, and a note that said, "I hope someday you understand my heart." I stood there in the rain and finally let the tears fall. I never found that woman, but I found forgiveness there. Sometimes closure isn't someone waiting for you at home. Sometimes it's simply knowing you loved them while you could. The last ride of the night took me somewhere I had been. The last ride of the night helped me finally understand. Some roads lead to memories. Some roads teach you to let go. The last ride of the night was the ride I needed most. Thought I'd seen the last of her when she left me years ago. I
packed away the photographs and tried to let them go. Life moved on without her, or so I told myself. Then one Friday evening, I walked into an old cafe. There she was beside the window, with a smile from yesterday. For a moment neither spoke. We just stood there looking back. She told me she'd been traveling, and she'd built a life somewhere. But every road she traveled still somehow her here. I told her I'd been searching for something I couldn't name. We talked until the closing about everything missed. She said, I never stopped loving you. I couldn't answer this. Some words are too important to rush into the night. Like nothing had changed. I knew that second chance was standing right beside me. Now years have passed between us, but we're stronger than before. We learn that love can wander and still return once more. Sometimes what you think is over is only around.
was nothing left worth saying, nowhere left to hide. The town was still asleep when I crossed the county line. I had burned a few bridges on the road I walked before. Some were built from broken promises, some from wanting something more. I couldn't change the past, so I left it at the door. The highway stretched before me like a river through the hills. Every mile I traveled made my restless heart feel still. Sometimes you need to lose it all to know what matters most. I stopped beside a river and watched the water roll. Thought about the people who had shaped my restless soul. I knew I'd made mistakes, but I wasn't finished yet. By sunset I found a motel with a neon sign outside. I sat there with my guitar and played until midnight. The first song that I wrote there was about starting again. Now I don't regret the bridges, even those I left behind. They taught me where I shouldn't go and helped me clear my mind. The road ahead is waiting, and I'm ready for the ride. Burning bridges behind me, left the smoke fade in the sky. Burning bridges behind me, I'm not afraid to say goodbye. I've got miles still ahead and a brand new road to find. Burning bridges behind me, leaving yesterday behind. night in this town, then I'm heading down the road. I got everything I own packed inside one heavy load. There are memories on every corner, and I don't want to see them again. She works at the diner where we used to meet at noon. I saw her through the window, and my heart began to move. She didn't see me standing there, so I kept walking on. The old bar is still open, the same guitars are playing loud. The bartender recognized me and asked about the woman. I said we went our separate ways. He didn't ask me more. I sat beneath the neon with a drink beside my hand, thought about the promises we once believed would stand. Funny how a little town can hold so many years. At midnight I walked outside and saw her standing there. She said, I heard you were leaving. I said, maybe that's my plan. She said, then don't make it harder. I said, I never meant to. We stood there without speaking until the first light came. Then she touched my shoulder softly and whispered my name. I drove away that morning, but I never forgot her. One more night in this town, one more memory to keep, one more night in this town before I leave it all behind. Maybe some loves don't disappear, they just learn to live inside. One more night in this town, then I'll take the road